We have an exciting crop of young players. It might seem a bit too early to start to say Mbappe world best and whatnot, but like,
you want to say that?
No,
bro, it's second.
No, he's doing crazy.
He's clearly the best player at this tournament. He has 3 Man of the Match awards and 5 goals. He's confident.
Well,
the best performer at the World Cup.
It's hard to argue
last
against
World
that.
Cup, he was in top 3.
It's hard to argue against that.
He's doing this one. I think he's going to win a Ballon.
It's very hard to argue against that, and that's one of the reasons why their semi-final fixture, France versus England, will be a very, very big one. Because I'm talking about Jude Bellingham, who has had an amazing tournament so far. In fact, against,
it's been a great player this tournament.
Bro, that's a stretch.
So, alright, let's get right into it. Question of the day. This is a question on everybody's lips, everyone's discussing it. Is Kylian Mbappe the best football player in the world right now?
At the moment, it's very, very difficult to argue against that. Like, this boy he's literally flying. He's breaking records that, you know, he actually is, bruh. Because, I mean, 9 goals already in the World Cup. Yeah. Messi hasn't done that.
No, Messi
Ronaldo,
has 9. Respect.
Calm down. But 9 goals at the age of 24 in the World Cup.
3 more
World Cups than
really
him.
Nothing to be proud of. He has 9 with him.
Bruh.
He has 3 Man of the Match awards. He scored 5 goals in 4 matches in this tournament. He's outright golden boot with 2 goals.
Straight up.
He decided that game, 2 goals and an assist. Like, I think I said this before that game. I feel like France have become my favorite for this tournament because his star power. He's just going to decide every single match he plays. That's what it looks like. Yeah,
I feel like this is basically or definitely the best way to separate yourselves from unnecessary comparisons. All the Mbappe, Rashford comparisons, dead and gone. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? I feel like Haaland definitely is one of those players, and it's easy to underrate players that play in the midfield who do not really score those goals. But I saw Bellingham yesterday, and the boy was he was crazy.
Bellingham. I saw that he's the I think the youngest player to have a goal and assist in the same World Cup since Messi did it all those years ago. So he's also breaking those records.
We have an exciting crop of young players. It might seem a bit too early to start to say Mbappe world best and whatnot, but like,
you want to say that? Bro, it's second.
He's doing crazy.
He's clearly the best player at this tournament. He has 3 Man of the Match awards and 5 goals. He's confident. The best performer at the World Cup.
It's hard to argue against that.
Last World Cup, he was in top 3. Now
it's hard to argue against that.
He's doing this one. I think he's going to win a Ballon.
It's very hard to argue against that, and that's one of the reasons why their semi-final fixture, France versus England, will be a very, very big one. Because I'm talking about Jude Bellingham, who has had an amazing tournament so far. In fact, against,
it's been a great player.
Bro, that's a stretch. That's a stretch. No. In terms of comparing,
I think
Bellingham, Mbappe
is in Bellingham's category, but no one is in Mbappe's category for me. I think Foden and Bellingham. Yeah, Foden is very exciting.
I think Haaland and Bellingham fit into that category.
Haaland, as good a player, is what separates Mbappe and Haaland for me is Haaland is the type of player that he needs things to work around him for him to play well.
But Mbappe will literally grab the game by the scruff of the neck.
And that was like the thing with that's like with Lewandowski in the matches that he's played. Like, he's just been so isolated and he can't necessarily make it happen by himself. But like the Messi, the Mbappe, this one is like they'll pick up the ball from anywhere and just make it happen. I think that's what's going to separate Mbappe from his peers. Yeah,
definitely. You want to look out for, but I'm not one to just give him that, you know, that accolade, right? Like, I mean, he might.
Current form, I think there's no the way he's performing right now. He has to be. He's the best player at this World Cup.
Hear me. He loses out on the finals. Loses out against England, and then Rashford scores 2, 3 before the end of the World Cup.
Does that mean Rashford is the best player?
I'm just saying. So Rashford wins the Golden Boot. Mbappe is knocked out by the same England squad. Jude Bellingham is also there playing.
I think coming into this tournament, we already felt like he was the best player. But I think even if France don't win the World Cup, the world, as in, we're not discussing this now. We know it's only a matter of time before. Everyone knows this. It's only a matter of time Mbappe wins Ballon d'Or.
I'm just being a skeptic, if I'm being honest. Mbappe is right up there.
We kind of knew this coming into tournaments. I think even if France don't win this tournament, it's going to take a lot for someone else to now win the award for best player tournament from him. Like, he has 5 goals, bro,
already,
and an assist, and 3 Man of the Match. Like, no matter how you slice it, this is the most decisive player in this tournament right now. Messi is doing a great job as well. 3 goals, 2 Man matches, but Mbappe just looks scarier.
True.
So yeah, that's our question. You guys answer in the comment section who you think is the best player in the world right now. But before we move on to games in the future, there were other knockout games. So yeah,
games in the near future.
In a couple hours. So yeah, Mbappe, we talked about him because yes, he went off in that 3-1 win against Poland. 2 goals and assists. Giroud is now France's all-time top goal scorer.
All-time top goal scorer.
Congratulations to him. Nothing was given to Giroud. He had to earn it all.
True.
Got his first start at like 25. Wasn't playing top flight football till like 24. So congratulations to him. But the other matches that took place, there was Argentina versus Australia. 2-1 Argentina. Did you watch that game?
Yeah, I saw parts of it, and Australia were very unlucky to not have scored in the dying embers of that game, and they also gave or gifted Argentina's second goal. Right, the goalkeeper messed up with the ball, and so yeah, I feel like Argentina, they are not the. I feel like they basically just scaled through that game because Australia presented a very, very tough challenge.
So
I would not
I
like to.
felt like that was the best game Argentina played in this tournament. I think that was Messi's best performance. Like,
that was the best game Messi played in this tournament.
So yeah, and that's Messi's Argentina at the end of the day. And he created, like, Lautaro Martinez missed 2 sitters that should have scored. So really, Argentina should have been clear, and the Australia goal, like, that was a free goal anyway. Like, it was going so far, like, I flew into the net. So I actually saw some positives for Argentina to take. I feel like the manager has made the right decisions, benching Lautaro and playing Alvarez. His goal might seem like a lucky goal, but it's not really a surprise because he works so hard, he presses the keeper so hard, and he makes so many of the ball runs that you expect him to get reward. And then he brought in Fernandez into midfield instead of Paredes. So yeah, Argentina, and they look solid. Like, the goals they're conceding are free goals. Like, those Saudi Arabia finishes were like, whoa. And then this one too. So
right.
And then the other matches that are taking place, Netherlands versus the United States of America. That was exciting for me. How do you see it?
That one was. I feel like for USA fans, it's just take confidence in knowing that there has been major progress by that side. One of the youngest sides in this World Cup, if not the youngest,
I believe they said
if not the youngest average side in this World Cup. So you definitely will see them come, in 2026, and this same set of players, and I think they're hosting the next World Cup. So all of that looks like it's going to play in their favor, and they do have a manager who knows, what to do with the players that he has. Yeah, I feel like USA against Netherlands, a legacy World Cup side, a Van Gaal side that has not lost under his tutelage, in his most recent employment. And yeah, it was just a very, very good day for Netherlands overall.
Good goals for Netherlands, and Denzel Dumfries puts up a masterclass performance in Memphis Depay. I was happy seeing him score because he has all his like American roots. He thinks he's an American rapper, and then obviously his ex-girlfriend is from America. So as soon as he scored, I was like, I wonder if I should watch it. And then after the match, he actually tweeted
Steve Harvey actually DM'd him. Yeah, true that.
That was an interesting story.
I feel like it was just unfortunate, right? The 2 goals that they considered were too similar, and I feel like that was something they should have. Denzel Dumfries cutting it off the left, pass.
It was just extra quality that they had that USA didn't have. Like, look at the quality of that ball from Dumfries, and they had 2 finishes. These are players that play at the highest of levels, not some Americans learning the game. Fair play to them. They tried, but they're youths now. Like, come on, this Dutch technique. As if you think about a nation that has technique in football history, it's the Dutch.
Facts, man. Legacy, one of the major legacy sides in
And then the last knockout game that's taken place so far was England versus Senegal. Sad to see the Senegalese go home.
Yeah, that one was really big for me because I really backed Senegal. They are African champions. But unfortunately, they lost out on so much talent that should have represented them in this World Cup. Sadio Mane. And then coming into this game, they lost Kouyaté and what's the other? Gana Gueye. And those were 2 major players in their midfield. And if you watch that game, you'd have seen that they lost the battle in midfield. Ismail Assar on the left wing was.
And
he had no service.
And when he did stress out quite a bit.
Exactly.
I feel like if he could have done that more consistently.
I definitely feel like if they had those 2 bodies in midfield, they would have put England to a much stronger test.
To England, Harry Kane's got his first goal of the tournament. Jude Bellingham, like you said, bossed the show at 19 years old. Got an assist for his future captain, Jordan Henderson.
I beg. He's in our future captain.
And Bukayo Saka back at the side with another good goal. Really happy for him, just going from strength to strength. We mentioned Raheem Sterling had to leave the squad.
Yes, Raheem Sterling had to leave the squad because he had a family matter to attend to. Apparently, his home was was burgled by armed invaders, and his wife and kids were in the house, so he had to leave and go sort that out.
So our thoughts are with the Sterling family. Hopefully he can be back with the squad soon enough, so he doesn't get robbed of an opportunity to win the World Cup as well as whatever possession.
But yeah, talking about him coming back, I feel like the depth that England have in attack is just scary.
Yeah, I understand why they might not need him back.
Do you get me?
Missing
out on Sterling, they still have Rashford, they have Foden who's firing. Yeah, they have more than enough cover.
But for him personally, I would like for him to, hopefully it's something that the family can get over quickly.
Yeah.
Back in the side by
true.
Next games. Because next game is against France.
It definitely is a big game, and it looks like a big tournament for England. So him being part of the squad will,
Alright, so moving on, as like Teller said earlier, the games are coming thick and fast, and we've got more today. Monday's games, we've got Japan versus Croatia and Brazil versus South Korea.
So before the tournament started, I picked out Japan to be my team to look out for, and they did not disappoint me. They did very well in group stage, beat two big sides. They didn't just beat ordinary sides, they beat Spain. And
they got out of the group of death.
So they did really, really well coming out of the group stages, and now they're facing Croatia. A Croatia side that I feel like will struggle to handle the pace and the strength that I feel like Japan have. Croatia's midfield is very old. Luka Modric, Kovacic playing, with an injury. Brozovic as well, old. And then their major attacking threat on the wing, Ivan Perisic. When he has to face one or two Japan wingers running down the flanks, he definitely is very likely to tire out. So in that one, I'm tipping Japan to win. It seems like a long shot, but I do strongly back Japan.
So I think that's an episode.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have anything else you want to touch on?
Nothing else. Just Marcus Rashford, please, I beg. Score me these goals.
Peace out. Thanks for having us.